felt great. He felt really good. I thought every day would be a progression for him, and it is. He's getting back to himself where he's starting to get back in that race mode right now. Took 4 or 5 days off, and that shows, what kind of horse he is, I guess.
So you've noticed a physical change day
Sure,
by
since
day.
from 3 days ago even.
Yeah.
He's got to get back in his routine. I think if he goes to Pimlico, he'll be a good order. If he does go, I'll probably fly out tomorrow and probably get on a Monday morning. Maybe a light morning, Monday morning, and start getting that rhythm.
What's been the progression of like his distances each morning? Have you been stepping it up a little bit?
Yeah, just going let him stretch his legs a little bit. Today I let him stretch his legs a little bit down the lane, and he was comfortably doing it, wanted to do it. I noticed today that he's so aware of where the stretch is. You don't have to move on him, and he picks it up on his own. And that's a sign of good horses. They know the surroundings, where they're at, and that's an advantage of going up to Pimlico if he does this early. So, like when Swiss Skydiver went up that early, all week she got better and better and better and better. And by the time Saturday came around, she was comfortable and she knew wherever she was. And that's a big deal going up that early, I think.
You were working horses, so you didn't really get to see.
I didn't get to see him. I just seen him come down from like the 3/4 pole to the half after he was just about done with his gallop. But he looked good coming down the backside there. He was strong and looked happy with himself. So.
How much do you talk with Robby every day about how he's feeling?
We talk about it every morning. After he gets off of him, we'll sit here and talk 10, 15 minutes and just get his insight. Robby knows what he's doing out there. He knows what a good horse feels like, and he knows how to get a good one around there. So it's a lot of insight to hear it from him.
Horses exercise, like regular exercise rider, isn't always as good a jockey as Robby is. Is that an advantage to being able to figure it out?
Yeah, definitely it's an advantage. And with Robby, getting on him since early on as a 2-year-old, he's been on him just about his whole life. So he knows the horse very well, and like we said, he's got great insight into how the horse is doing, and it's just valuable, especially for Kenny. It goes to show you how much Kenny trusts Robby and his opinion on the horse, especially a horse like Mystik Dan. So he's been a huge asset for us, that's for sure.
He told Gary Stevens in January, or so the myth goes,
So
that he was going to win the Derby and the Oaks. Did he tell you that?
I didn't talk to him much then because he was over in Arkansas and I was down in New Orleans. But when I went up for the Southwest, he came over to the jocks room and we talked a while, and he told me how confident he was in him. But at that time, the horse had come down to New Orleans for a couple weeks, and he had his last couple of works down there in New Orleans for the Southwest. So I kind of knew the way the horse was going and that he was on the upswing.
Did you ever get concerned at any point he was going to make it back to weight and kick you off the horse?
You know what? That was the first thing he said. I seen him at Jeff Ruby's Saturday night, and he goes, it'll only take me a couple days to get back to 126 if Kenny runs both of them in there. So, well, let's go ahead and do it. So. He's known how to win a Preakness a time or two, so it's good.